What's up, peoples? Hello. Happy weekend in 15 minutes. So, Albister reminded me about Squishy. I think it should work. So if someone wants to try, ooh, hey, it worked. Satan, what's up? Is it live or offline? Oh, it's probably because it started running, and then hopefully it shouldn't say that when it refreshes in a second. Probably because I have OBS up like before I start streaming, so it must have just been running whilst I was on that thingy. But hopefully it changes when I cycle back to it. And the other one is fancy. So we have hats now, kind of. But that's pretty much it. That was just a test. But hopefully adding hats should just be as simple as adding separate frames. So we'll have to see about that. Right. I changed the follower alert around a bit. It looks slightly different now, and I added a thing to the thing. So it kind of looks like this now. I need to remove the other one to prevent the lag. And I should probably make it stay a bit longer. So now it kind of comes down from the center instead of on the side. And yes. I changed the text around to give it a or I'm doing the text dynamically now instead of using a text box. Making our regex to match regex. Nice. I think it's choppy because of the other alerts. Let me see if I can get rid of them. Or is it because... No, that is 60. And this is 60. Let's see. It's still kind of choppy. I'm not sure why that is, actually. Is it better? Can't really tell. Maybe it's because it's going too fast. I didn't actually change around some of the things yet. Maybe it's this? Elastic? It's way worse. Oh, yeah, it's probably because I had both of the alert things running. So I was trying to do two things at once. I'm gonna disable this for now though, and just have the normal alerts running. That's glitched. That's fine. And then because otherwise we'll only have is it necessary to ease out for the bounce if I don't want it to be too bouncy? Otherwise, hold on. So that's basically kind of just like the same thing as the stream info thing. So elastic ease out. It doesn't look choppy on there. Why does it go so fast? I don't know. Oh, maybe because I didn't refresh it. Well, I should have. It's probably the other alerts. I don't know. Interesting. Fresh browser. Maybe it's... that it plays at 30 FPS but you're outputting... Oh, it plays at 60 but you're outputting 30. Maybe? I could try output it, changing the stream to 60 FPS. I know that we don't always have quality options though. Alright, I changed it to 30. I'll refresh it for good measure. That's weird because this is still 60. I wonder if that's just a fluke. What is this one at? That one's at 60. What if I run them at the same time? Now they both seem to be okay. And what if I change that back to 60? And refresh it? Oh, now they... I don't know. I think it's safe to assume that we should probably only have one alerts anyway, but we can worry about that later when we get into the more intense stuff. I should probably put this one up here. Just leave one. Yeah, well, I'm only going to leave one for the moment until we can get most of the alerts done, otherwise we'll just have too much stuff happening. Also, I think you're outputting 2 blocks of text in the username. What do you mean? I found my biggest complaint with the tablet. What's that? It sends a generic shift to Blender and Blender doesn't know what to do with it. Oh, the buttons on the side? I think, isn't there a way to remap those to, let me play this again real quick, to make it do stuff? Or is it that you can't hold it down? That kind of thing. Oh, rip. There's a thing there. I think that's because of the outline. Let me try setting that to 5. Also, I'm probably setting off a whole bunch of other alerts, so I apologize for that. That doesn't acknowledge the shift. Oh, right. I mean, AutoHotkey script to convert it to left shift, but that doesn't always work. I could remap them in Blender, but good luck not mapping it to an existing key combo. It's a number of things that you shift. So it just doesn't recognize it at all. Like... Oh, that seemed to work. I could work with one hand on the keyboard, but I need the middle mouse button to pan rotate the view, and the buttons on the pen are a bit high up how I hold it, so I can't really map to one of that. I see. Is it interrupting a lot of your workflow? Oh, feels bad. Mary Bear, hello. You changed the R in your last bear. It's funny. Oh, I'm panning, yeah. I remapped panning. It's getting silly, yeah. Are you still working with Zaxxing? Not at the moment. I think it's mostly done though. Maybe. Not too sure. It's because I can't get Murber names. I'm focusing to 2 R's. Should probably spell this with a U. So I want to try something. Just thought, can you add more people to use it, or do you need mod list? Currently it only works for the streamer and mods, but I can add a thing where he can add extra like non-mods and just regular people to use it if he wants, like specific people. I could add that. And he can just change or add or remove to that list. Just the streamer and mods, that's fine. Let's see. What I meant, or is it all mods? Yeah. It just checks in chat if you're a mod, so if you are a mod with the sword, then you will indeed be able to use that. That thing. How should I do this? Alright, so I have main coming up, and then what I want is main.flavor. Root follow main dot flavor. Oh, I need to reset that as well. Feels bad. Actually, no, it should be okay. You can just reset it here. I need to go, but if you need him, he's getting off work. Okay, cool. Thank you, and I will catch you around. Thanks for stopping by. Or whisper me if you need help. Yeah. Will do. Thank you. Disto, hello. I'm trying to keep an eye on the stream info because I just want to... Oh right, I need to change the thing. I forgot to change this. Okay, flavor .x is 640, because that's just the center, right? And y is always just gonna be, well, let's just not change y because we don't really need that. But that's what happens when we reset it, so that's fine. And when we animate it, what's flavor doing? Flavor is just this text, so I generally just refer to any extra text that I'm not explicitly setting to just flavor text. I would call it just text, but I thought that might get confusing, so I just call it flavor. It's just a leftover. I just did it for the what's it called? The intermission screen when I had all the different flavor texts going, and I'm kind of just in the habit of calling any extra text flavor. Because otherwise this would be like text.x for that. And then the actual name is, I'm not using the text box. I suppose I should delete it, actually. But it's a good placeholder if I want to visualize what it looks like. And hopefully it doesn't take up too much extra memory or whatever. Oh, maybe lead or title could be a good one. Flavor is also catchy. Well, now I'm thinking, for like the other alerts, there's gonna be other flavor texts, like has been subbed for or just resubscribed, etc, etc. But then I might have other titles. I don't know. I only have the follow alert so far, so I can always just change it later. And good, the uptime is working now. Okay. So right now it kind of looks like this, but I'm thinking maybe we'll have the things slide in from each side very subtly. Not like from all the way over here, but we'll just have the text maybe slide in this way and then the name slide in a bit this way, or something like that. Instead of just having it centered. Subs equals sweet flavor. Wow. Well, that could add. Can you redo it? Yeah. I don't know why this is always zoomed in. It's weird. Oh no. Oh wait, is this the old one? Thought I fixed that. Oh, it's still balked. I think it's balked from... Oh! I'm not removing it either. I need to do that. RIP. Albister, I don't know if you're still there, but you're not going crazy. I forgot to remove the text after I generated it. It would be easier if I made this a separate function. Not all of that, just this. Or maybe I could just remove it here. Albister, you're not going crazy. There were two pieces of text. It's because I forgot to remove the child after I created it. So you're not going crazy. I need to... stage... I can remove multiple children, okay. So yeah, it was basically because when I have to do the bold looking text, it does that. So it's adding it on the fly. So RIP. If I just remove it, it should be fine. Oh, RIP. Oh, because I forgot to do this. Or it's the new stuff. This. Now we're gonna have to rechange some stuff. What's the point of 30 divide 3? It's because I need to turn this into its own function, and that was just a reminder that this is going to be replaced with a variable, which is going to be the font size, which is 30. Yeah, it's going to be font size divided by 3, but I haven't turned it into a function yet, so that's going to be happening at some point. Just need to remember to do that. I just borrowed that function from my shiny text thing where I did that, but I didn't want to turn it into a function straight away because I wanted to see how well or not it would work. Thankfully it seems to be okay so far. But now I'm getting some weird stuff with this. Let me think. Well, maybe that fixed the other thing then. Flavor X. Oh, because maybe I need to change this to being in the middle now. Okay, now it's in the center. Now I need to get it to the right Y position. I thought I didn't need to change that. Sushi's arrived. Nice. Enjoy. Catch you later. Rip. Maybe it's relative to the thing. Or it shouldn't be relative. Can't really tell. But at least it's removing it, so we know that much. Oh, you know what? It's because it's going to the other location. Flavor, there we go, I forgot to set that. So let's see what that would be. Okay, that makes sense. I don't need to set that then. What I'll just do is 640 and we'll say minus 40, so just 600 going over to 640. It's subtle, so maybe that works. What if we have it further along, maybe? Almost got everything remapped in Blender, but then I remembered sculpt smoothing is just shift plus click drag, and click control plus click drag is something else. I can't do any, so I just map the smooth brush itself to a button. It's weird that it doesn't pick up the shift. Is there maybe like an extra driver that you're missing or something? Because I know that out of the box, the driver that it came with didn't work entirely. I had to download something else, a swell to get the pen sensitivity thing to work in Photoshop. But I know the buttons can be sketchy, so maybe it isn't. It comes with software. Oh, you had to download. Oh, I see. That's kind of lame. Hopefully it's working okay in Animate. I don't know if you've tried it in Animate yet. What about, how are the buttons at the top? Because I know you get those like touch buttons at the top or something. I guess you're using that for shortcuts for brushes and stuff, maybe. Wanna try the soft keys? They can be pretty useful because there are a lot of them. The only thing that is difficult is sometimes you might hit the wrong one if you're not looking properly. But that's not too much of an issue, I guess. It's just that you have to look before pressing, I guess. Maybe we'll have this be plus 40, so 80, and then can I just make that go to, or can I just add it into a container and then animate the container, because that would be the easiest thing to do. Let's see if that still works and we didn't break anything. Cool. And then I can just remove the container. It should work fine. And I can do container to 640. If this one starts at 680. Oh god. That did not work. I think actually that's because I didn't set the X of the container, that's the text. So if I do container equals 640, where will that put us? And then I think the text just has to be okay, I think the text just has to be 0 then, maybe? Soft keys seem a bit flaky. Seems almost like I have to completely lift the pen off the tablet and click the button for it to work. Oh, like tap it? I think it's probably the case. I can't. Oh, because I haven't set the thing of it. At least with mine, you had to, or you couldn't do the things. Okay, it's going in the right place. It's probably Blender. Why is that happening again? Maybe it's the outline. Maybe I feel like it needs to be that thick though. Okay, that doesn't work. Maybe I should just make the text a bit less intense. Let's just use bold. That'll work. It's not centered now. Blender doesn't accept keys if your cursor isn't over the right area. The soft keys are at the top, so when I go to press them, the cursor leaves the 3D area. Key press doesn't get sent to the right spot. If I tap it fast enough, it doesn't move the cursor. I can remap the tablet surface to only work in the 3D area though. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask, how do you have it set up? Do you have it like mapped to the actual screen, or is it like a mouse and it's just relational? When it appears, it goes. Never mind. I think if I zoom in, it breaks it. But otherwise, it seems to be working okay slightly. Maybe 3.5. They do work in this configuration? Oh, great. You're battling it. Is there any way to display this differently? I want... I don't think so. I think we'll just have to set the mitre limit of the context. Let's just go back to 3 for now, since it seems to work okay. Kind of. What was 2.5 like? 2.5 seems to work, and then if I zoom in, it starts... Oh, now it's not removing it. I think it's because of the zooming. I think it balks it if I zoom. Or something like that. I don't know. Should probably just stay on 100% for now. Okay. So we have the container in a good place. What if I now set this to 80? Doesn't seem to animate it. Oh, that's just gonna be the same place. That's weird. Maybe if I add it and then set the X, does that affect it? Doesn't seem like it. What if I just set this to like that? Oh, okay, so it does move. It just doesn't seem to be moving into the right place. Or I'm setting it at the wrong place, which is probably the case. I think I don't need that. I think I can just do 640. Oh, 680 and then 640. Hmm. 640 minus the text, so it's like actually centered. Oh, seems like it's moving into the right place now. And I see the text isn't being removed, even though it should be. Oh, because I'm removing it from stage. and it's not removing it from actually this. I'm a dummy. I didn't add it to the text, the stage, I added it to that object. I wonder if that fixes... it probably doesn't. No, it doesn't. But if I don't zoom in, then it should be fine. Oh well, that's now affected it. I'll just have to refresh. I don't think there's a fix for that. Aside from just not using an outline. The outline looks good. Let's see if I can change that around a bit more even. I'm thinking maybe make the new follower go down slightly. Also, I need to change the delay to 5 seconds. What we can do is after a quick so that comes down. And then have flavor do scale y 0.5. That means that I need to set the scale back when I reset. So that should go up. Let's do 7.5 actually. Is there a way I can set... oh no, because the container should be relative, so it should be okay. Oh god. I need to do scale. Which will do both. And then move it up as well. Let's say 15. And let's do it on a delay. Which will be 2. And make the container scale up. That was weird. Oh. Make the container scale up. So scale X become 1.25. Oh, just scale actually, I forgot. And Y go down slightly. The container is always dynamically generated, so we don't need to worry about resetting anything. That went back about 3, so let's say 3. Didn't seem to do anything. Oh, because I forgot the delay. So it wouldn't have looked like anything happened. Now we'll set this to 5 and 1.5. Okay, that did that, but it didn't do anything about the scale. I don't think maybe scale is a thing. Maybe I have to do scale X and scale Y separately. Well, it should be. Set both scale X and scale Y. Seems to be off-centered now as well. Maybe I need to do scale X, scale Y. Zero, 0, and then just for good measure, oh god. Well, let's go into the wrong place, first of all. Is it really? Oh, I set it to 60%, that's why. So it is smaller already. It's already 0.6. I think. Yeah, it is 0.6. Okay, well, that makes a difference. That's fine. I can just say it's probably easier to read. Okay, so we need it's going down too much. No, it's scaling up too much. And we need it to go to the... And we don't need the Y to change, maybe. But we do need to change the X, actually. X equals... just center it again, I guess. I don't think that will work, because it's going to try and get the bounds before I've changed the scale. Yeah. Unless I do container. I try that. No. And it goes off center if I try container. What if I try position the X after the scale is changed? Oh, something failed. Oh. What did it... What balked? Oh, because I didn't set the thing. Nope. Can I set the maybe the thing of the container? That would work. There we go. Regex and reg-y. Left offset for the registration point. So that's something that I should set. Regex should be the size of the container divided by 2, I think. And similarly, y would be that the height divided by 2. Let's see what that does to it. Okay, so it's going around the center now, and I think we can get rid of this, maybe. Okay, it's centered. Now we need to change the Y, which won't be 45 anymore. Will be 60. 45, 15, yeah, that 60 should be okay. It's a bit high. Uh, 75. Vice! What are you doing? Hello! It's been so long. How are you? Hi. Hello. Hope you and Twiddler are doing well. Miss your faces. NG's being a butt, not streaming anymore. I wanted to come touch you with bits. Yes. So lewd, but I love it. Good luck with the alerts. Thank you, Micro. I'm off to finish Marley. Oh, Marty. I meant that was Marley for some reason. Thanks, Micro. Good luck. I'll catch up with you next time. I'm goodish. How are you? I'm great, thanks. Uni is kicking my butt, but in a good way. And plus it's like Christmas soon, so there's a lot of Christmas stuff happening in town. Getting life together stuff still? Nice. Life is lame sometimes, but there are some good people in it. Don't get me started on NG, I know. I don't think it'll ever not be too soon. AKA, it's always gonna be too soon. I'm just sad that he hasn't like backed up or put any of his like VODs anywhere, so it's like once his VODs go, and that's pretty much it. I mean, Shelby started streaming slightly, kind of. So sometimes well, she's only done 2 streams now, so NG's kind of I don't get it though, because if Shelby is streaming, then I mean, I thought NG stopped because he wanted to spend more time with Shelby, but now Shelby's trying to get into streaming, so it's like, I don't know. Maybe he'll come back. We can hope. How goes my internet again? Oh, rip. I know you're having problems with your internet, but I'll definitely be around here more. Sounds good. Good luck with live stuff, if I don't catch you for a little. And send my love to Twiddler. Yeah. I will catch you soon. Much love. Oh no, it broke. Why did it break? Let's try Vice's name, because I haven't actually tested that it'll work for other names. Okay, cool, it's still centering. Maybe we should make it do that after a delay, not straight away. 3 seconds. So that's 4. Then after 4, I feel like it lingers maybe a bit too long. So that's 6 in total. So that's 6 there. And let's try forgettable internet guy. He is our favorite guy because he always breaks things. Cool. It kind of looks nice actually. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. Let's set that to be on the same line because those are pretty small. Okay, that seems good actually. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. We should remove child and reset first before we deactivate the alert. We need to add before we calculate the bounds, because the container will be empty if we don't add something first. So adding is always a good idea. So container add child. Maybe let's add to the main root after we've completely finished. Probably a good idea to not get that mixed up. Okay, that seems good. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't render it out. Yay, it looks kind of nice. Okay, so let's move on to maybe the sub alert. Sub, we have sub. Oh, and Twitch added anonymous sub gifting today. Which is PogChamp, but just means that we have another animation to do. But we can make it a variation of stuff that we have. So sub gifting is obviously going to be a thing, and then maybe we can just add like a ghost animation or something to anonymous gifting. I don't even know if it's in the API yet or the socket. I don't know. But yeah, let's move on to subs, because I feel like subs is a cool thing to do. It's probably going to be pretty lengthy, so... So we have a reset sub, and we'll have a reset so we'll play sub alert. We have sub name, sub months. Do we want to show a message? There's probably no room for it. And then the message could be Monka S anyway, so probably not a good idea. And we want to reset sub. So that will just help us reset the position of things before we do it again. Otherwise things will end up being weirdly in weird positions. And also when we first run the code, we want to reset straight away. So that'll just put it in the right location. For instance, this is here right now. I don't want this to show basically when I thing. So it'll run this when we start. And also I could just have these out in the open like this, but then I think it might be useful to call this later, even though I don't. But I think it's useful to have like a master reset function, so that maybe if something gets a bit complex later, we can just call reset to reset absolutely everything. I don't know. Right, so first we need to add our message type. So case, sub, and then we have message months. Okay, now is there a way I can make this easier? I think there is. Also, I can make these just const. Because it's going to be in the scope anyway. So if it's sub, I think I could just do... So I can do a comma to skip the first one, right? Because I already got it up here, message type. And then I can do message submounts. Message, I don't think we're gonna get, so I don't think we need it. But I'll pass it in anyway, just because I already have it, so I might as well. Albister, welcome back. What do you think of the alert so far? I think I finished the follow alert. I think we'll just stick with this. So it kind of looks like this. Like it? Nice, thank you. It's I like the little pop of the scale just before it goes out. I don't know why. It's just, it kind of breaks up the animation a bit, so it's not just fly in, fly out kind of thing. And I think it's quick enough that it shouldn't take up, or it shouldn't be too intrusive. I'm trying to optimize this now, which I think would just be this. And why don't you console log these? So I could potentially reduce it from, or just remove one of the lines, I guess. Or it looks a bit cleaner, actually. Let's see. Can I do... oh no, I can't. It's probably better not to, actually. Oh no, the alerts are going to play. I think I'm just going to switch off the alerts for now, because when we're testing the sub alerts, it's going to wreck us. But I will switch on follows for now, because that's all we have. Let's test that actually. Oh no, it's off center. It has a chance of doing that, I'm not sure why. It's still off center. OCD kicking in. Well, yeah, obviously. But it doesn't happen here. What if I zoom in? Oh, well, it just affects the text itself, but if I zoom out, it doesn't make a difference. Oh, it doesn't... Well, now it's done it. I wonder if it's something that doesn't run or something, I don't know. Or maybe, what if it's to do with when I get bounds? What if I set bounds and then get it? I don't like the way it's calculating bounds, because in Pixie it does it get transformed bounds? Maybe I should use that instead. I'm guessing JS is better than CSS for animation. It's debatable. Probably not. I don't know actually. It depends. JS you can do some cool stuff with, but CSS is a lot probably easier to work with, especially something like Sass. Also, hello Makunen. There's something. Is it Sass? You can do some pretty cool stuff with it. It's like an extension that's built onto CSS, and it makes it really easy to do CSS and stuff like that. But I want to do this in Canvas because I want to do some drawing stuff as well. Or just something like this would just take me forever to do in CSS, so I'm kind of just more used to Canvas. But people like Disto will probably try and persuade you to just use CSS for everything. And you can do some pretty cool stuff with it. The CSS for the text box we are doing, or we did. And that turned out fine. Did it fix it? I didn't even refresh though. And it should be broken because of this. What if I just... I don't think, I don't know how to use the Adobe Suite. I had a web design course like 9 years ago. The web's changed a lot in 9 years, I think. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do now. Not that I would know. I didn't really start until last year? Yeah, last year. Really earlier this year. Last year was mostly just ActionScript. I recently found out I can code overlays instead of creating the images and stuff in Photoshop. Yes. Using the font tag is modern again. I think it's a tiny bit to the right. I think because new follower is in italics. Ugh. Also, let me just remove that from here. See, it works. And then it kind of doesn't. Like, why did it just not work a second ago and now it kind of works? I don't know if it's because I just don't know, actually. Just gonna OBS. I think if I try and run it as soon as I load it, like as soon as I refresh it, it doesn't look good. Yeah, like that. And then, but if I wait a second or something, it seems to start working again. I don't know why. Like that worked the second time, but not the first time. And I think, I don't know. I don't know. I'm wondering if it's maybe to do with this. But I feel like it shouldn't be. Maybe it's the order that I have this in. Seems very odd, yeah. Are we lucking? Alright, sounds good. Enjoy your luck, and thanks for stopping by. Or saying hello. Say screw it, I usually test all my stuff before streaming to load the GIFs and stuff. Once downloading, maybe not applying the right one when initially loading. That could be it. Although I load the style sheet as soon as it starts up. If I was setting the font manually of like this text box, then potentially that could be it, but I mean, I don't have, I don't know. I'm gonna try again. Starts up. I mean, the whole overlay loads. Yeah, it's balked. Okay, so it's always balked the first time, I guess. And the second time is fine. Okay, I guess as a test, we could just make a text and apply the font. I think, is that the right layout format? It is. I'll just call it test actually. So it should just load test inside. I think something balked. Oh. Is that right? New. Got the new keyword. Okay. Text should be on site. I can't see it though. Rip. And it seems to load that fine. I suppose we're not doing any positioning or anything. Seems okay. So, seems like an odd way to try and fix it though. Now what if I remove that? Maybe I could just render it off screen or something and then immediately delete it, something like that. Oh, I need to render it. Okay, it broke. So I think I do need to do that. Do I need to do that for every font though that I'm using? Please, hope to God, no. I think I could, if I did have to, then I could just make it cycle through each font and then delete it or something, I don't know. Maybe I don't even need to add it to the stage. Well, I think I do actually. Or maybe I don't. Yeah, I do. So if I put that back in, refresh, test, seems fixed. I don't know. Can I just add and then remove immediately? Oh, I think it balked. Oh, it still didn't work. Cue the alerts until all the fonts have been loaded. I don't know if there's like a thing for that though. Is there? Or add them in CSS in your OBS window, maybe some caching issues. Call the test text off screen. Yeah, I was thinking of just rendering it off screen, but I thought it'd be easier if I just add it and then immediately remove it or something like that, you know? But for some reason that doesn't seem to work, so maybe it has to render first. When using the web font API, I was... Do you think that would help? Oh, I suppose... if I was running into issues with that as well, then maybe it's probably better to do that. There's probably a reason why I did that. Stream info. Yeah, I put that at the top. Let's try it. Web font. I'd rather not have some hacky code in if possible. Now we'll make it load first. Hacky code, like the rest of my code isn't hacky. Forehead. I need to have a top emote. Oh, that's your emote? Oh, because you meme on that guy, right? Okay, it's there. Maybe I don't need this then. Let's just try both. Oh, it seems to work. Can I get rid of this? Probably not. Oh, I can. I don't know if maybe I should keep that in there though. I just like his face. So I guess I don't have the thing over here, do I? In the head. Oh, it's adding it, the web font. Okay, so I don't actually need that because the web font API is doing that for us. It adds it to the head, so that's cool. Okay. Remember the beginning of stream when you said, I think we're done with the follow alert? Well, I think you've been in this stream long enough to know that whenever I say we're done with something, it usually means that something is about to break and we have to spend another 20 minutes on it. That's kind of just how this thing goes. I know. Great meme. Stream memes. The stream memes are real. Okay, so I don't want to say it, but maybe we're done with that. Let's go back to trying to figure out how we can use array destructuring to get our sub thing working. So I kind of just wanted to clean this up. Basically, I don't want to assign these manually. I think should have a way to, you know what, let's do it in Quokka because it's a cool tool. So our message queue will look like this. We'll have a thing that says sub, and we'll have language. I pressed the wrong shortcut. So let's say Albister just started following. No, subbed. Or let's say 234 months. And the message is great meme. We will have, is it even running? Oh, it is. Good. So when we do the sub, I think I would have starved by about 4. Well, you don't have to resub. It's fine because I'm heading off in January anyway. So, around Christmas because I'm heading home for the Christmas. So, it's I don't know. I mean, if it's gonna reset then, so you know, it's probably no point. Although I think Twitch has announced accumulative subs, so it might remember your months actually. I'm hoping they do add that because it would also take the pressure off me when I'm subbed to channels, because if I'm on a streak then it's like rip. I want this to end. The gifted sub, yeah I know, but still so message type Oh. Oh, so data is actually the name. Ah. So maybe we can restructure that. I'm only subbed to like one channel and have an 8-month streak. Yeah, I feel your pain. My subs are mostly living off of old, super old commission work that I used to do in my PayPal, so thankfully, I mean, that's gonna run out at some point, so I've gotta start thinking about that. Yikes. I don't know what that's about. Time to separate those donations. We'll have to see, because if and when I do start with the commissions, then yeah, who knows? Who knows? This is like the beta form of my stream right now. Obviously, I'm not in an ideal place to stream, being at uni, streaming on not my own computer, but it'll be super cool when I do get my own PC and have my own place where I won't have to trek across campus to stream every night. I don't need to pack my bags. I'll have a proper microphone, maybe a webcam. I can code as well as play games and have 2 monitors, which I'm currently lacking. Eight gift subs. Oh, nice. Oh, Sokolo got the Scrib emotes as well. Damn. Is that after... Did I raid Scribbly? Is that how I sent you to him? Oh yeah, because he was having his subathon, wasn't it? So in like 15 years? Yeah, basically. Message name, message months, message, so it would look like that. And then, oh, so I don't need to do this. It should just work like this. Do I need to do... Okay. And if I were to remove this, everything would get shifted back by 1. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. So that means we can get rid of message data. So basically, when I started making this, I was totally focused on follows. So message type would just be the type of the thing, which I define myself as follow or sub or whatever. And data is always name. That's why all of these alerts start with message data, because it's always the name. But it wasn't very intuitive. I just was never bothered to change it because I was stuck in my ways. But we technically don't need that. Well, It would be good to define it because all of these are associated with a name. An alert is always going to have a name that's associated with it. But let's get rid of that. We should be able to just get name here. And then what we can do is play the sub alert and message queue.slice, splice even. Which will be message name, months, and message. I could probably simplify this even further and just do message queue here, but it's probably easier to see what's going in to each one, so I will just do that for readability. And I'll just repeat the same thing because it's easier. The thing I was wondering about earlier is I don't know if switch statements have a I know they have a default, so you can do like instead of case you can do default, which will just go to that if it can't find a case. I don't know if it has something like finally, like in promises you can do try, catch, and finally will execute regardless of what happens in try or catch. So that would be useful, for example, if you are loading something on a page and if it succeeds, then you want to remove the loading icon. If it fails, then remove the loading icon anyway. So you could put that code in finally, which will execute in both cases. And that's kind of what I want to do with message splice and break. I don't want to just add it after the switch, because if it fails to find the type, then it'll try and remove something anyway, which I don't want happening. So I only want this to run if a case is found, so I don't know if there's something for that. I guess we can look it up later. For now though, let's just go back to this. So play sub alert will be sub message, sub name, sub month, sub message. And for now, why don't we just console log, just to see it's getting through. Do we have any? No? Okay. Rip. That didn't come through. Oh, you know what? Because I'm not handling it. Oh, well, that's still happening. Can I mute this? Oh god. Oh god. That's what's happening behind the scenes. Doesn't like when it's not available. That's gonna be annoying. I can't just mute it. Okay. Mary Bear, welcome back. You know about console table? I do not, but that sounds very useful. Is that like console logging, but in a table, so I don't have to do things differently? Just figured it out today. Displays tabular data in table. Oh. Cool. Does it work for Jason? I guess it wouldn't work for Jason. Jason's already formatted pretty well, actually, so... I want to try that now, though. console table. Oh wait, I don't have the sub thing running, and I forgot to fix that actually. So when I get a thing here, this is what I need to add. So it'll be K subscription. Oh god, I need to uncomment. How do I uncomment? What is the shortcut for that? Uncomment selection, Control Shift M. Well, that broke all the formatting, but oh well. I think I can take out these console. No, I'll keep them in. Okay, that should be handling that now. Oh no, unexpected token case. Oh, because I cut it off. Any complaints? No. Let's try this. Well, that's so cool looking.
This is a test.
When did they add this? I know there was a Chrome Dev Summit. It can't have been in that though. I suppose it will be in console table MDN. 2nd of March. Living standard. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Why did it display the... Oh, does it just display... I guess it just displays that by default. I thought I was maybe logging that again or something weird like that. Okay. Table looks nice. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty handy because now I don't have to just like do this or then do 3 separate console logs. Oh wait. How will that display that actually? Oh, it doesn't. So it has to be in a thing. If I do console log, how does that usually display? I think it just displays it as one whole string, which is kind of upsetting, because then you can't tell what kind of like... Yeah. The table is definitely a lot cooler looking.
This is a test. This is a test.
God. I don't know if you can hear the emote not rendered. Well, you've just gotta... What is happening? Oh, you mean the... Oh, do you mean it's not appearing on the screen? Because unfortunately I've disabled the alerts, so it's not going to show up on the screen now. Otherwise the sub alerts will just be going off. Oh, this is the test, yeah. That is unfortunately our old alerts doing that. Should we add text to speech or messages? I don't know. I thought they appeared in the chat box too. Only if the bot is subbed to your channel. Messages, sure. Text to speech, I don't know. I don't think we should show messages in the alert itself, because messages could potentially, or just the fact that messages could be any kind of length, and also displaying emotes, which is something that we really can't do at the moment. So I don't think any messages, we can show any messages. But text to speech is possible. I don't know. Maybe we won't add it for the moment. We can always come back and add it. It's not critical. Oh my god. Is that no, it's because my laptop has Twitch open on the side, and I can see the list of people who are streaming, and this guy who I haven't seen stream for like forever is streaming. And it's pretty crazy. He pulled a Houdini and vanished. He's a filthy Brit like me. Although he lives in New Zealand, I think he might have moved to the States. He's currently doing a 24-hour startup challenge. He does, I think Satan knows him because I raided him earlier this year, a long time ago. Well, this was in the summer. He kind of vanished after the summer. Probably had family stuff and stuff. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do for the sub alert? I really have no idea. You just hope with the overlay? Oh yeah, true. Rippers. Okay. We need a new layer. See, I'm being very organized. My old alerts would just had things all over the place. I have folders now. It's pretty epic. Sub. Let's call it subscriber. Subscription. Or just sub. Maybe just sub. that's all good. I think we can hide that. I'm gonna message him. I have no audio, so I can't hear you. Right. Let's see what kind of stuff we can do. I'll throw him a look. Right. I have a piece of candy I need to eat. I have 2 snacks today, actually. Load, okay. Wait, is that... Yeah. Twitch doesn't like it when you lurk with no... Oh, lurk muted, it will pause the stream. Strip. No Chris? I do have Chris. I have cheddar and onion, which isn't the greatest... the greatest packet of crisps. But I have a variety bag, so I kind of have to just eat anyway. Even if it gives me terrible breath. But I'm not going to be speaking to anyone in person. So, you know. At this time of night, at least. So it shouldn't matter. Right, there's so many things we can do with the sub alert. I don't really know where to start. That particular flavor is always a gamble. Yeah, I know, right? It tastes nice, but you get super bad breath. And you need to make sure you have water on you, because more often than not, it's always a bit salty as well. So it kind of just sucks the moisture out of your mouth. Okay. I think we need to be in a similar vein. In a similar vein to this, I think we should have a background. Like a dim the background when someone subs. And then I'm kind of stealing that idea from Scribbly. Well, it's not really stealing because I did full screen alerts for NG. But I like the transparency of that, so it's the cheddar effect, yeah. Yeah, I usually always taste more cheddar than onion, to be honest. Okay. Don't do that. It's not gonna work. I don't know why. I don't want this outline. Go away, outline. Linear gradient. Now we know how to make gradients, which is pretty epic. And actually the color I'm using for the follow alert is the same color that's the background of this. I don't know why. This is kind of just a nice color. I don't know what to say. As soon as I get some money, I'm commissioning some alerts from you. That's kind of you to say. The one good thing that I'm looking forward to for commissions is that people will know what they want most of the time. I'm probably not going to be a great commissioner if or commissionee, I don't know which way around it goes, but like if you want me to make something from scratch, but if you have like ideas of what you want already, then I can kind of just roll with that, you know. So I think a well-defined thing is, I have no idea what I want. Well, I'm sure we'll work something out if I ever get to that stage. Make a price list. I'm way ahead of you. I have stuff in the works already, but I'm working on that kind of stuff off stream. It's not going to be, I don't know if it's going to be a set price. It's definitely going to be how do you say, quotable, so it'll just depend on the person, the project, that kind of thing. Obviously I'm going to have special discounts for regulars, you and whoever else is usually always on a stream, that kind of stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying because it's like so weird to be talking about that kind of stuff. I've always just put commissions off. I don't know. I probably won't be starting with alert commissions straight off. A lot of it is going to be based on stuff I've already done, so essentially just reskins of the you know, things that I've worked on stream. So in that regard, I don't need to worry too much about the logic because we've already worked that out on stream. The biggest part will probably just be redesigning it. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. You don't have to do that. Well, it's just like you don't have to sub. I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. We're not even there yet, so you don't need to worry about that yet. Yeah. We'll say yet. Is there a way we can make a square gradient? I don't think we can. Maybe you just make it a solid color. Transparency 20. I need to close my eyes for a moment. I see you, Mary. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know if Asahi should be streaming today. It's Friday, and the Splatfest for NA is tomorrow, so I think on his schedule it says he should be doing Splatoon, but if he doesn't, I will catch you when I next catch you. It's planning? Oh, okay. I might see you there then, if you're still around. Otherwise, catch you later. I guess we can make this fade in, or should we make it do a weird animation? We could maybe like, can I make this a wave? Ooh, what if I make like a wave and then the wave comes in, like we have for our transition? Right, I'm gonna mute the mic for a second while I eat this chocolate bar. And we're back. So what I want to do is have one of these and then we'll have this color and then we will do like a wave kind of thing on the top. So let me just create a wave real quick. Yep. Silly bot, we don't have that open. I thought that was supposed to get from it shouldn't be active in chat if that's not a thing. It's probably one of the settings. Oh, no, it's just, yeah, it is hidden. I think it's still listening to chat though. I think, I don't know. It doesn't matter too much. I'll back this up just in case. Maybe something like that. Renicorp, what is up, dude? Thank you for the raid. I don't have alerts right now. Oh, let me... Sorry. How do I do this? Oh god. A lot of stuff is happening. You know what? You can just have that. There you go. How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. Servi, hello! And thank you for the sub. I think I already told you. Gift sub. Ran a cop. And Servi, thank you for the follow. How are the overlays going? Yeah, going. I've just finished the new follow alert, which you just saw up here. The old one's probably gonna get removed. We're now working on a sub alert. We're kind of just taking it slow. So I've got the follow one, which is that, and then hopefully we'll get the sub one going. You're playing old school RuneScape, nice. I know that a game came out on... Was it you who told me that it recently just came out on phone? And you've been playing it on your phone? I feel like someone told me that. Yeah, they did release a mobile game. Nice. Need to hop on that. I have a lot of fond memories of old school RuneScape. I think this will do. Yeah. If I... No. Probably easier to just leave it like that. I don't want to make it too overly complicated. I just got into it last Wednesday and can't put it down. Nice. That's how you know that you've missed that game. Now I'm kind of scared that if I get it, I'll just be addicted to it. I haven't played any mobile games in so long, actually. I do need a good mobile game. What's the last one I downloaded? I don't know. There's... I think I just deleted all of them, actually. Just because nothing could really hold my attention. There are like 10 new releases every day on the Play Store. Games you might like. The first recommendation is old school RuneScape. I told myself I will not play it unless it's live on stream. Oh, right, gotcha. So my days off from streaming are rough. Well, then it makes it, you know, even better when you are streaming it, because you're gonna be super excited about playing it. Otherwise, it will probably just wear off if you play it all the time, I guess. That's cool. It's weird. It's because I know that feel about wanting to stream, or just wanting to play a game, but then you're like, I'm creating content, you know? Like, so I could stream this, I should be streaming this. And I know people commonly have that with games, but it's kind of weird when I'm coding. It's like, I suddenly get an urge to stream it just because I'm doing it, you know? It's like I'm not even playing a game. It's a weird feeling. But I don't know. Thankfully I'm forced to only stream at night because I have too much to do during the day, so, and also I can't really stream like in front of other people because that would just be awkward. I love just getting to share. Yeah, same. It's like, at least with coding, it's like you're sharing just like the learning experience of doing everything, and with games you're sharing your first time reaction to playing Red Dead, for example. And yeah, I stream during the day because no one is home. See, because I'm on a university computer, if I stream during the day, I don't think there are any classes in this room. It's just a 24-hour room, but during the day people come and go, so it would be awkward if I was just talking to myself. Actually, I get the security guard who comes in here every now and then to say hi or to just check who's in the rooms and stuff like that. And it's kind of awkward when he walks in on me just talking to the computer. Yeah. I just remember actually the first time when I was in my first year of uni and I was gonna give my first presentation ever. The night before, I went into the room where we were gonna have the presentation the next day, and I set everything up like I was going to, just, you know, practice it. And I practiced giving the presentation in like the room on the projector and stuff like that. And this was at like 8 o'clock at night, so I didn't think anyone was gonna come in, but the cleaner walked in on me presenting, and I just went from a super confident voice to just a high-pitched squeal. It was so embarrassing. Memories. Let's convert this to an object before I forget. Defeated by the cleaner. Yeah, pretty much. Let's be organized and make another folder called sub. We'll put sub background. Oh no. We'll create another folder called helpers. We'll put helpers in sub, put sub background in sub, and we'll put sub background in sub helpers. Because I'm organized like that. I'm gonna have to bounce so I can get back to work. Leave your tab open though. Oh, thank you. I actually had your tab open. I think you raided me. Oh yeah, it's moved to me. But yeah, it's I appreciate it. I will catch you hopefully in your next stream. And good luck with your work. Not good luck with, I don't know, general stuff. That sounds ominous. Let's see. Have a good one, Rent-A-Cop. So I could either move this myself through the code, or I could tween it. And I feel like tweening would be a better option. So maybe we'll do that. Basically turn this into another symbol, which is called sub main. So sub main contains sub background, and sub main will be where all the animation takes place. Basically we end up with each folder will have a main and a bunch of helpers. I could call it components or something like that, but we'll do it our way. We will do it our way. So sub main is this right now. I guess I can move that up here. And let's hide the follow, because we don't need that. What? Did that get removed? Oh, it didn't. It just got renamed for some reason. I don't know. Sub main. Sub background. So what we could do is... No, maybe we should do it by code. No, I could just move the whole thing. I can move sub main up. And everything can be relative to this. So I'm basically only moving one thing.
This is a test. This is a test.
Sorry about that.
This is group therapy.
Right, I guess I should repeat what I said. Hello. Hope you're having a great Friday. It's the weekend. Except it's already a weekend here. It's 2 hours into the weekend. I don't know why I muted, because I was just talking a moment ago. And I don't remember pressing that. Called it. I was gonna say professional streamer, by the way, but I'm not, so I have excuses. What time is it? It's 2:20 at the moment. So we're kind of getting in a little, but I don't feel that tired for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I had a really good shower or something. I didn't nap today. Usually, if I'm not feeling tired at night, it's because I had a super long nap or something. Maybe I need to do that. If something doesn't go technologically... if something...
Test.
Oh god. If something doesn't go wrong technologically... I'm getting sleep drunk. Maybe. Are you really streaming? That is true. I think I can agree with that sentiment. Ooh, I don't know.
This is a
Technology hiccups are just a side effect of streaming. True. You're right. We've mostly finished the follow alert, I think. It kind of looks like this right now. I'm kind of pleased with how it turned out. But that took like... well, mostly... I thought I fixed a bunch of stuff and then it broke again. But it seems to be behaving for the moment. So hopefully it'll behave. And now we've just moved on to the sub alert, so I have no idea what we're gonna do with that. Maybe something similar looking? I don't know. I really want to steal one of Scribbly's ideas, or at least he was working on Kazler's alerts yesterday, and this morning actually, but I didn't get to stop by. And for the Prime subs, he has like a blue crown that it's cool looking blue crown that goes above the text at a slight angle, and it has like a shine going over it, and it's so cool looking. I'm so tempted to steal, but maybe we'll think of something else. I don't know. I don't know yet. Did this just turn into a radio? You know, I was listening to a song radio, but for some reason it's people are now talking like a radio.
He's also got an album out, which you can grab now on Beatport and iTunes, with all
Ooh,
the proceeds
okay.
going to the one
That kinda
called
looks
Trust
nice.
Trust, who we are working with as well. Together, we can make the world
This is a
little
test.
bit better. So here's the new
I don't know if there's any point to making it go up, because you can hardly see the the wave bit when it goes up. Or maybe I should make it just start further
This
down.
is a test.
Also, I'm sorry about the "this is a test" thing that keeps going off. It's my old alerts. Scribs always has fun stuff to steal. To want to steal, yeah. He's so creative, like with his stuff. It's insane. Like he'll have really good ideas about things. We were just talking about stealing his music as well. Poor man. TV. I'm gonna steal him of everything. Maybe even further
This is
down?
a test.
300? Start at 350. Oh. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yes. Now we just need something to display. Mimicry is the
This is a
best.
test.
It is the most sincere form of flattery. Yes. Well, that is a saying. That is true. May end up being followed by a lawsuit or something, but that is a thing. How are your commissions going? Scrib and I were talking the other day on his stream actually about getting attached to commissions. It's like, do you get that as well? Like, do you work on something that's so cool looking and you're like, I really don't want to sell this, or the emotional investment? Got them done? Nice. Absolutely, something I'm not looking forward to if I ever open up commissions for code and stuff. Happens when I'm at work, or yeah, I'm not sure how I would do in a creative kind of job, because of just being able to work on cool stuff would be epic, but then it's not your cool stuff, you know? Like at the end of the day, it's you're creating cool stuff for someone else.
This is a test.
This is a test. switch that off for now. So in sub, we should be able to, sub main, we should be able to do a bunch of stuff. I have a good amount of creative license in my job, just enough. I get overwhelmed if I have too much freedom. That's good. I'm the same with like, if I have like, if the person is like, you can do whatever you want, it's just like, this is too much pressure, I have no idea where to begin. Like, I can, for the most part, I think, just take an idea and go with it, but I do need some kind of like starting point, you know? Because otherwise it's just like, where do you begin? There's like, yeah. So I think that sounds perfect. When is your next stream? What do you stream when you don't have commissions? Do you just work on your stream stuff, or? Oh, you're working on your character at the moment, aren't you? Last I saw. It's looking great, by the way. I like the fact that you have a character for when you're working on your commissions, and she's just scribbling away in the corner. Video games. Oh, of course. Makes sense. Have a character. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I saw that actually. And that makes sense because you said you had two characters, one for video games and one for commissions. Oh no, you use... you used to have a webcam for your commissions, I think. And now you have two characters. That's super cool. Yeah, I haven't seen you play any games yet, so I'm looking forward to that. What are you gonna be playing? Do you have a capture card? Oh, it's the Splatfest tomorrow, isn't it? I'm so gutted that I can't play. The EU Splatfest still hasn't been announced. I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're busy with the release of Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, but I'm missing my Splatfests. I get self-conscious. I feel you. Yeah, the computers in the room next door have webcams, but they don't have. Oh no, they do have Adobe on them, so I could technically stream from those, but it's like a fish tank. People walking past would just see me talking into a microphone and stuff, so probably not gonna do that. And I think I would get pretty self-conscious on stream as well, so definitely feeling on that. Kazla, what is up? I hope your stream went well. I was lurking for the longest time. I tweeted at El Dirty Squirrel because I clipped you saying that you were gonna eat him. Kappa. I'm actually going to be on a friend's stream tomorrow because he got Pokemon. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, Jurassic Mark. We are quite the Splatoon rivals. Or we did have a pretty heated few matches. That was intense. It was okay. Not a fan of Fallout. I don't have an opinion either way. My laptop is too busted to do anything. I'm looking forward to when I build my PC though, because I'll finally be able to catch up on all the games I haven't been able to play. Mark and I, yeah, that's right. That is right. Alberto, welcome back. I'm not going with green. I don't know why I clicked green. Kazla, have you seen Scribbly's progress on your alerts yet? They are looking mighty fine, I have to say. I don't know. No, pink's not really a good thing. I play a lot of Nintendo. Need to get to my computer to a place where I can stream PC games like Guild Wars 2 or Steam games. Yeah. My laptop is literally falling apart, so unfortunately I can't really play anything past 2013/14, which is sad, because I mean I have Fallout 4 and GTA 5 in my Steam library, but I've only played like an hour of each because it ran like a PowerPoint presentation. So that sucks. But soon you can play Portal and Portal 2. That's true. Yeah, Portal 2 has a lot of community levels, so content is kind of endless on that, which is good, and there's lots of people making stuff for it, so I can get onto that from time to time. I think I'm gonna be pretty overwhelmed when I do build my PC. I've been saving up for like the last 3 or 4 years, just working at like KFC and stuff. I've left unfortunately now because I was in my hometown and I had to move for uni, but yeah, I was gonna be built on chicken money. Maybe I should make it like in the other thing. Oh, sub games, new sub. When did I type? Now I feel like I should have added an exclamation mark to new follower. I don't know if that's a tiny detail I should add. Oh, then that means I'm gonna have to repeat the whole thing again. Maybe I shouldn't. It's maybe a bit cheesy. I spent a good 10 years as a broke college student, so I missed out on like 2 generations of video games. I definitely feel the overwhelmedness. Yeah, I mean I'm only pretty much used to 1280 by 720 just because I've pretty much just used that laptop my whole life. So when I actually get a proper monitor and like play at 144 Hz, I think I'm gonna be like, I don't know, I don't think I'll cry, but it'll probably be wet eyes. Brain might go boom. Yes, probably. I don't know, and also we need to get this to change depending on things, so that means that I need to do 2 kind of maskings, because we might have new sub or we might have resub. RIP. What font did I use again? I think it was really bold. Semi-bold italic? Or is it bold italic? Bold italic? Oh, that looks like it. That'll do. I think it's snapping to pixels or something, I don't know. So it's either new sub or resub. This text is probably going to be bigger though, actually, so that's fine. Maybe we can make it... I don't know. I don't even know what... Maybe we should mock up the layout first. So it'll be like resub. And then maybe months. Should that be like... I don't know. I don't know what kind of layout we should have. I know for Kazla's emote he has the number come in separately. Or something like that. I don't think that'll work. Definitely need the name to be the biggest thing, or at least when it comes in. Maybe have that separate the things like that. So this will be shimmering, or do the shiny thingy. Maybe that kind of layout. And then if it's a new sub, it can just be... Where is align center? And then this doesn't show because obviously they're a new sub. Where's the Twitch Prime logo? I'll just quickly take this. Oh god. I'll just split that down the middle because I will do that. What color was that? Where to put? Oh, maybe we can make it like a sticker. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. Wait. And then have it like... maybe a really light pink? Maybe a pink like that, which is the underside of the sticker. I don't know why it would be pink. We should stop clipping. Napping. How rude. That's gonna leave a mark though, I think. Yeah. Maybe I'll just ever so slightly increase the thing by 1. Let's do that. Effect, path, offset path. Too much. 0.1. That'll do. And then you can divide, and then just remove this extra part. Wait. Okay, remove the extra part and move this down to here. Oh, that shouldn't be too noticeable. Okay, so kind of like that. Maybe this doesn't have to be pink. Gray would work. I don't know. Didn't seem to. Clear. But then we could have maybe like the sticker go over this.
Something like that. I don't know. Probably not visible. Very clear looking at a glance anyway. Or maybe we could just have the thing go like have a blue crown up here, but not animated. Just have it. Or maybe we could do the crown and do some masking on it. Not masking, some shining on the blue. Maybe we could cut it out here. I'm not sure how good that would look though. Let's try it actually. No, probably do need the white bit inside as well. That's fine. Undo that. So prime sticker, I guess. Where can we put it though? Maybe what we can do is when it does new sub, if it's a prime sub, we can just stick the sticker on. Something like that. Animate it. I don't really know how to animate a sticker going on though. We could just do a bounce in scale, and that would look like it's bouncing down. Or we could just fade it. Something like that, I don't know. It's centered. Could start from a bigger scale, like it's coming from behind the camera, then smack. Yes. I'm definitely thinking of, like, if I have a bounce easing on that, it would look like it's bouncing. But maybe I don't need a bounce. Maybe I should just do that, but just have it like slap on, because a bounce would kind of make it look like it's not sticking. So you're probably right with that. Then maybe we can just have it and then we can randomize the rotation as well, so it can always be rotated slightly differently when it sticks down. And we could put it over maybe like this or something. New prime sub. Or prime resub. And then we'll just have it randomized in like this kind of location. Or this location. Rotation wise. So we can just define a location and then randomize rotation. I don't know about the months. I feel like, I don't know if there's a better place we can put this. Maybe 3-month resub? No. Resub. Maybe we could have like a progress bar that goes from 1 to 3 to 6 to a year. Don't know. So what would that look like? Progress bar command. Yeah, I was thinking that. That could be neat looking. Oh god, why isn't this scaling? What? I'm trying to scale this. Oh, because the round corners must be... That's weird. So I can't set round corners and then... Okay. Interesting. I know grabbing the sides isn't really the best way to do it. Where are my sub badges again? I made my sub badges like super simple. I'll just say these. I couldn't really think of what to do, so I ended up just going with super basic looking shapes. I made them round so that they would work in the chat box. They would look nicer in the chat box. Maybe I should get rid of the gradient for this as well. Oh no. I'm so tilted right now. Oh, what happened? That doesn't sound good. Is it CSGO? I feel like you might be playing CSGO. In which case, say no to CSGO. Why is this giving me a gradient? I literally don't want this. It is CSGO. How did I know? I called it. That's too bright. Why can't they make this process easier? This dude keeps headshotting me every single round. Oh, rip. Say no to CSGO. Say yes to Pokemon Go. Say no to CSGO and say go to Pokemon Go. Well, it doesn't really work, I guess. Too many goes. But yes, Mally has the right idea. Damn, I don't know if I should pick up Pokemon Go. Not Pokemon Go, Pokemon Let's Go. It looks like a lot of fun, but I don't know if I should. I'll probably end up just watching it at the moment. I never got onto the Pokemon Go trend, although I've been meaning to. Maybe that's something I should do as well. Oh, I probably can't get Pokemon Go actually because I'm getting Pokemon. Oh, not Pokemon. Mario Party, or planning to get it so that we can play it at the family Christmas. We've been playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes for family Christmas, and everyone gets it gets super intense. Everyone's like fast forward and everyone's like screaming at each other, and then the bomb goes off. It's like rip. Pokemon Go itself is free. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe I should. I don't know if I'm too late to like get into it though, it's the thing. I don't like, obviously the Pokemon don't run out, do they? They it's a stupid question. They just regenerate, I guess. I remember somebody set can you set places as Pokestops? Because I'm pretty sure I was still working at KFC and at the time when Pokemon Go came out, and somebody set the restaurant, the KFC place where I worked, as a Pokestop. So although it was, I guess it was good for business, it just made everything hell, basically. Because then you got all these people coming to play Pokemon Go at the place. Two. I do play Pokemon Go? Nice. I'm not sure the process to make a Pokestop, but I know a bunch of businesses went to that partnership. Yeah. Makes sense. Kind of benefits them as well, I guess. I don't know if I should make this thinner, maybe. I can't. Got lucky with some shinies the other day. Do people get are there still stories of people getting mugged on Pokemon Go because they get like lured into sketchy neighborhoods and stuff like that? I remember that being a thing at one point. An X-Raid? That sounds interesting. I don't know what that is. So, Somebody might have to fill me in on that. Don't really know how we're gonna do this. Minus 1.5. That seems a bit too much. I only came back to the game a few weeks ago after taking a year off. It got so much better. Ah, maybe I'll download it tonight. I got that other game, I can't remember what it's called. It's the one where you're like, I think, is it Niantic that creates these games? There's like hacking something, statues, whatever. Gotta go run some guild events. Oh, in Guild Wars, right? I know you were talking about that in Kazu's stream. Good luck. Hope you have fun and run safely. I will catch you later. Have a good weekend if I don't see you again, and good luck in the Splatfest. I'm hashtag Team Guacamole, even though I can't play. It was bad. Maybe this can fill up. Depending on where you are. Oh no, that's too big. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Would be this one. But we only really need to worry about it being a percentage, I guess. But it's an interesting idea, so maybe I'll do it for the sake of it, adding it. I feel like it might be unnecessarily complicated though. And maybe this doesn't even look that great. Maybe I need to... make it bolder. Make the progress bars wider. I don't know. I do not know. We should probably make this look, how to say? Even. Oh, it's up here. Okay, that looks a bit cleaner. What size is that? I'll just change the size. So this would be, or halfway between these would be 2 months, I guess. Three months, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'd be, it would look pretty cool actually if we had like the thing here of the person's profile picture. Actually, no, we shouldn't do profile pictures. Maybe we shouldn't even show the whole thing. Maybe we should just show like one whole bar of progress until the next badge. So it could be 1 here and 6 here, and it could be 1 here and 3 here, sorry, and 2 would be halfway. Or if it was from 3 to 6, it could be 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I kind of like that idea more actually. Instead of showing the entire thing. Oh god. So it could just go, 2 months could be the halfway point here. Um, and then I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I think we should add this progress bar later. I think for now we should focus on just getting the subs to show. This will probably take some extra time that I can't do right now. Well, it wouldn't be right now anyway. Oh, rip stream. I think we're okay. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Let's just get the subs to show first. So let's take new sub. And we'll do... I don't know if this is maybe too thick to use. But it makes it good for the outlines. Not like that. God, it's way too much. New sub. Firewire. Still dropping frames. RIP. Maybe this one can be blue. Sub main. Ooh, I kind of like that color. Kind of matches the background. And then when the prime sticker comes over it, if there's a prime sub, then that will be a nice matching blue as well, actually. So that goes over like this. Name could maybe fade up. How would this come in? Maybe we can make it zoom in.